Sure. Um, so basically, last session was you guys fighting your way back out of the Tomb of Darius and collecting bits and goodies along the way. The plus, you came out with 4,000 gold worth of rubies. Came out with a potion of fire breathing. You came out really having barely been hurt most of. So you were able to pretty much destroy this entire little tribe of uh, Bunty, which is probably a good thing. The downside, doing so allowed Talus the White to escape with the white mask. Escaped on the back of a white dragon, which Loki saw as he went back in for the 2 rubies and then came and met you on the outside.
But
Three.
Just
3
sure.
rubies. There were
You
3
should have
rubies.
you should have a total of 4 because you each took one
Yeah,
and then
7.
Loki took the other 2. So you have
Exactly.
4 total.
Yeah, he had 3 in total because he didn't give anything to me. So he took the one that he initially took, that we took it at the same time, and the other 2. So he had 3 total.
So as a group, you have a total of 4,
Yeah,
though.
4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Good. Make sure I have that right. Upon exiting, Elric began to draw a teleportation circle on the ground and called out to you that you were going to teleport into Waterdeep, back home, as it were. But right as that happened, you saw his eyes kind of go far away. It seemed as though he was thinking really hard or getting a message or something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of
With him.
stops before the last stroke of chalk. Takes a very
And that
deep,
is exactly where we leave off.
takes a very deep breath, staring in front of him.
I think he's having a stroke. Do you smell burnt bread?
I have
Hello?
a question. Does were his eyes like blue as he usually goes to into that place? Okay. I kind of like go up to him and say like, "Hey, bookworm," and I think I'm just gonna take a pebble and throw it at his face,
Take a what?
like a little pebble.
Doesn't even flinch, lets it in him.
Hey, sorry. Are we going? Are you all right?
I think your boyfriend is.
We need to go home.
Yeah, I agree.
We need to go to Waterdeep. Something's happened. And with that, I'm assuming Zolas is with us? Or he joining us when we get through?
Literally, as you walk out, I imagine Zolas running through like, all right, let's get him. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I did all this fighting without me. Damn it.
I grab Zolas and pull him onto the teleportation circle.
Finish the last stroke, and we all...
Feel that familiar tug in your midsection. Shara, I'd like you to meet me in the Whispers, please.
Oh my god. Goodbye.
End with a whisper and start with a whisper. Oh, that can't be great. Things are heating up here.
So I kind of forgot where we were when I was last and what happened.
We were about to go into that large room and get freaky with some Eon tea.
How'd that go?
We killed
bloodbath.
everyone.
We killed them all. Fine.
Don't worry, I took over being the tank. It was all good.
Yeah, we were gonna go out, but then Eric decided
I swear
to
to
go
God.
in and fireball everyone.
Hold on, let me go clip the fucking recap of Kishara and the halfling deciding for us that we're fighting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, you were the first one to cast a spell, and it was a fireball, and it was right in the middle of everything.
Sometimes
So
that's the way it goes.
technically, for everyone else, you're the first one to choose some shit.
So, anyways, I wasn't kidding about being the tank. I turned into a giant ape.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
I channeled my inner Triton.
Then we looted and killed on our way out. Basically. But we never did go into that room that was marked danger.
Yeah,
Danger room.
I was so glad people forgot about that.
No,
I didn't.
I didn't.
I wouldn't have.
but I didn't.
Okay.
I would have insisted.
Well, for what is probably about to happen, I'm actually pretty tapped, so this is gonna be really interesting.
I'm fresh.
Yeah, because we
I'm
haven't
missing
short
one
rested
spell
or
slot.
anything, right?
No, we
Have y'all
short
seen the-
rested.
Oh, we did.
Mhm.
But not before. But then we did fight something
The
else.
clay golem.
That's right. I was like, because I have like a couple key points marked off.
Oh
here.
wait. Because we leveled my shit, like my arcane recovery reset, my portents. I'm gonna have to
Nice.
ask him about that. Because we definitely could have taken a short rest after we leveled up. That would be very beneficial for some of us.
No, we
i.e. just
leveled up
me.
as soon as we exited the portal.
I mean, I get 2 key points back with a short rest, so that'd be.
I got a 5th level spell slot. Or a
I
4th
got
and a
2.
1st.
I'm fresh, guys. I got fresh legs.
Because I
Put
just
me in, coach. I'm ready to
used
play.
I just used my arcane recovery to cast the circle. But then I leveled up and got another slot. So if I can rest again, I'd have both slots.
Slutty.
Oh, I'm so slotty.
Have y'all seen the D&D movie?
I have. I believe Liam has
What movie?
the D&D
D&D.
movie.
Wait.
Have
I
you
was
seen it,
surprised
Kat?
that the bard is Harper.
What about him being a Harper?
I just didn't knew coming into the movie that he was.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the movie yet, Kat?
No, not yet.
It's kind of a side story with the Cult of Dragons and
Mhm.
Wizard of Tay.
Mm.
Little bit.
We're waiting till it shows up on a streaming service we already have.
Well, it showed up.
It's on Canadian Netflix.
Yeah.
Not on
So.
American Netflix.
Oh, well, that sucks to be American then.
Yeah,
It was
sucks
on
to be you.
HBO for a while.
No, it actually really sucks to be American. Fuck this country.
Yeah, it also sucks to be Canadian though.
But less.
Little less, yes.
Oh, a lot less.
I mean, when it comes to healthcare bills, a lot less.
Healthcare is probably the only leg up we have on you right now.
It's a big one. It's a big one.
When
It
it
is.
comes
It
to
is.
being able to go to school and coming back alive, it's a lot less.
You guys, do you want to guess what because they messed up sending to the right insurance, so they tried to give us the bill for my second child's birth. Do you guys want to guess at that lovely round number?
Did you get a C-section or not?
28,000.
Yeah, 26,000. 26,000 to have a baby. Yeah.
That's really shitty, but I'm excited I got so fucking close.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's without the C-section.
Yeah, that was a regular vaginal delivery with an epidural that didn't even fucking work. Still salty
Never
about
seemed
that.
to.
I have now.
My last perfect. My last
Yeah?
one was textbook beautiful. Yeah, because a woman placed it. That second one was a dude. I knew that wasn't gonna work.
So
I don't even trust dude doctors anymore. I'm like, mm-mm.
I have heard, and you can correct me, being a woman, a mother, and somebody that's given birth, isn't it like the more times you get the epidural, there's a chance it doesn't work? Or
I've never heard that.
I thought I did, but I'm probably wrong.
In my
Why I'm
case, it
asking.
was a matter of timing. I was already too far into. I was already too far into it. I was.
Oh, okay. So it's like a timing thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never had
So.
it. I'm not a father, so I've never been in a situation where I need to know. So I was just curious.
Okay.
So, guys land in the City of the Dead. It's the big graveyard at Waterdeep.
Oh.
Theoris is there waiting for you.
Oh, jeez.
Theoris says,
What's going
"Welcome
on?
back."
I am actually gonna throw up, and can I see if I can throw up on top of him?
Wait,
Sure.
what? You're throwing up?
On Theoris.
Yes.
You're gonna try to throw up on Theoris. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Good.
He's gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
Always make an entry.
I should warn you, he's very dexterous.
Yeah.
Like,
Proceeds to
What?
roll a nat 1.
What should I do then?
No, he rolls a 19. So as he says, "Welcome back," he literally like, and your projectile vomit like flies and it hits a gravestone on the ground, and he says, "I'm sure he won't mind. He's dead."
Prestidigitation. What's going on? Where's my family?
Let's walk and talk. We're headed
Your
to your
family?
house.
Preferably faster than a walk, please, Theoris.
He's walking fast.
Oh, we do have a dwarf. I don't know if
Oh, that's right. Verum the dwarf is with you.
Yeah. I am still kind of on the floor, and my face is completely white, and I kind of look at Elric and say like, motherfucker, not it's not only everything about you. And like my face is very white, and I'm like, you never seen Kishara so nervous.
are you all right?
What's going on?
We'll walk and talk. Give you as much knowledge as I have, and we'll go directly to your home.
I'm going
That is all right.
to go to Kishara, put her arm over my shoulder, and lift her up, and start walking at the pace that
what-
her legs will carry her.
I would request that we in the Lord's Alliance be allowed to take, and the Harpers be allowed to take Verum into custody. We will not question him until we allow you to do the same first. We would like to hold him, as I suspect you may be too busy to at the moment.
Sure, whatever you need.
I'm all right with that.
yeah, sure.
Very well. Very well. He kind of snaps his fingers. A couple of guards come and they just sort of lift him up, and he says, "Take him to the dungeon. Treat him fairly." All right. We'll walk and talk.
Holding,
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, holding Kishara the way that I am, I'm gonna put my left hand over her forehead and kind of like feel her side a little bit for like any sort of like, I don't even know what I'm looking for. Maybe like something wrong with her ribs, something. Can I do a medicine check on her real quick?
Sure.
23.
23. You examine everything you think you might, and she seems fine.
Just completely pale and throwing up.
Nothing physical is wrong with her. Maybe she's just got this teleportation sickness. But there's nothing physical that you can feel that's wrong with her.
Which
She
you
doesn't
would,
have a fever either.
you would feel me checking you over as I'm carrying you.
I kind of whispered, and I'm gonna actually talk into his mind and say like, not now. And as we are walking, I prestidigitate everything that any evidence, and kind of like wipe my face and very slowly, kind of like, you've never seen like Ishara so like weak and kind of shaky. So I'm leaning heavily on you.
You're gonna hear it back in your head. Not trying to make things about me, and we'll figure out what's wrong with you, but Laurel messaged me my family's in danger. As I'm carrying you across as we go.
So as you walk, Theoris walks really fast but seems to glide. So you guys are having to hoof it a little bit. Not so much you, Lady B. You have that same gliding movement, that same super monk speed that doesn't seem to be, you know.
Are you
Can I
kind of
walk?
beating?
Like that marching
You
band
can
said,
walk. You can
"Don't
walk as slow as
walk."
you can walk as
Or
slow
like-
as you want, as long as you acknowledge that at some point you won't be able to hear what's happening. Which is
Fair.
okay with me if it's okay with you.
I don't run.
It's fine with me. Okay, very good. So yours says us big thing. And family. A council's been called and it give you plenty of time to whatever you need to do, plus get some rest here in Waterdeep. It is important that you appear before the council, unless, of course, your family situation is not resolved. But it will be. As far as I know, there is no one in your family who is died. Your mother managed to get a hold of Lady Silverhand. Oh, Lady Silverhand, that's a whole nother thing. I'm sorry. Get distracted.
What was that?
My understanding is it concerns your sister. I hope that you have been rested,
I'm not.
as I expect. I hope that you find some time to pull yourselves together and rest quickly. I do not know if 8 hours will make the probably will not. If it were me, I would rest and make sure I was ready to fight. I believe your sister and her fiance have gone under the mountain.
Through the yawning
Your mother
portal.
can tell the yawning portal. Your mother can tell you more. However, it is well past time that she should have come out of there. She has not come out. It's all that I know. Your mother will know more as to what to the whys and particulars. I do know that you will need to go under the mountain if you are to get her back.
My eyes are gonna go blue as we're walking, and I'm sending Scarlet a message. Whether it
What's the
fails
message?
or not. Scarlet, not to assume the worst. You have a streak of stupidity. Please tell me you're okay.
It takes a long time, and at first you think you're going to get no response. And then you just get a quick 2-word response in a whisper. Scared.
Oh.
That's it.
Elric's face, when his eyes go back to their emerald color, drops.
This is the first time in your life you've ever heard Scarlet Wolf say that she's scared.
What's wrong?
She's scared.
You're about 10 blocks from your house. Travel that distance probably about 5 to 10 minutes.
Casting haste and sprinting home.
I hope that you all will support him. I'm quite certain he would support all of you, and I have every confidence that you shall support him. I will
Absolutely.
see you before the council in 10 days. Till then, how to find me. He peels off. It's another direction. You guys remember the way back to Elric's house?
Sure.
As you walk there.
I'm sprinting after.
Elric, you arrive
could I
first
ever
at your
forget?
front door.
Mom getting late around.
Never a wrong time to make a mom joke. Never. Always the right time.
I
I'm
mean,
ready.
you arrive.
I'm just hoping that she's a widow now.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're such an asshole.
Ugh.
At least you're
So-
comedic relief.
Elric, you arrive there first.
Okay.
As you knock on the front door, your mom answers. Elric, she grabs you, holds you very tightly.
I hold her back.
As she pulls back, you see that she's basically in her dressing gown. It's obvious that she hasn't slept or gone out in 2 days. She said, "You've got to save your sister. She's gone under the mountain. She followed that fool of a fiance who has lost my blessing, I'll tell you that. Come in, just come in. Are your friends? Tell me your friends are with you.
They're behind.
They're with you, aren't they?
They're behind me. Just please find me a seat real quick.
Yes, come." She takes you into, there's a sitting room, and it looks like there's been a bunch of chairs, like she's been talking to people before.
I'm
She sits you down and she
collapsing into
says-
the seat, and I go lethargic.
She says, "I'm so sorry if I embarrassed you. I didn't know how to contact you, and I didn't know where to find you. And so I went directly to Lady Silverhand. I knew she'd be able to get you a message. She seemed busy, but receptive when I asked her to message you that if something had gone wrong. Immediately after messaging with you, I came home and Theoris was already here. She'd sent him as an emissary to find out what was wrong. The best of my understanding is this. Your sister's fiance Nico decided. Apparently, he's always felt threatened by her. Never let on in front of me or your father. He decided the only way to prove himself and prove his courage was to go under the mountain. Charlotte, upon finding this out, followed immediately. Several days ago, we've not heard from her. We've not seen her. I even went to the yawning portal. You imagine your father and I in the yawning portal. You can imagine. I asked the bartender, and he sneered at us. I think he sneers at everyone. We didn't take it personally. And he said, "Had she come up?" And he said no.
I spoke to her before coming.
Path. She's alive.
She's alive.
Oh, she's alive. Oh, thank God. What did she say?
Not to worry.
Well, if you can talk to her again, you tell her to get herself right up here right now, and not to tell me not to worry, because I am
Thank you.
worried. We are all worried.
Don't worry, Mother. We'll go find her. Make sure she's okay.
You've got to bring all your friends with you. Going down there, just the two of them, and they were damn fools, and go down with everything you've got,
We will.
I think. By now, you would have arrived for sure, Lady B.
Yeah. When
You walk
when
and
I
you find the front door is just staying open. They didn't even
Yeah.
bother to shut it.
when I come in and I just see the two of them sitting in their faces, I go just straight into like wasp in family crisis mode and just show myself into the kitchen, start a pot of tea, start baking up some cookies, and just go full. This is what we do when things aren't right, and brings out cookies and tea and like everything's normal, everything will be fine.
Thank you.
The rest of you are arriving now.
I think Kishara, as Ellery kind of takes off, because she was like
Oh fuck!
being
I
carried
forgot.
by him.
I would have given you to Zolas beforehand.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's play like this. I like it. That's your emotional state. So
Oh.
I think I'm kind of like stumbling, and I think I kind of like go and kind of bear hug Solus, and I'm like, sorry, man. I mean, thanks.
What on earth is happening?
Just I feel kind of weird from the teleportation circles. It's
Oh
like
yeah, the teleportation
yeah,
circle.
those are
Yeah.
nasty. So
That thing you
just-
do all the time. It got you this one time.
yeah, it's just weird. Well, because he did it, so I'm not usually like I'm usually controlling the thing, and now he's done it, so it's a different vibe. Yeah.
So what is should we I'm just gonna start like
Mm-hmm.
carrying her along.
I assume we kind of get to the house and kind of like
Yeah, you're there now.
yeah.
The door's sitting wide open. As soon as you walk inside the house, you see Elric and his mother are sitting in the front room just to the left.
Okay.
You smell tea brewing from the kitchen.
Hey guys. So what is happening?
The realization's gonna hit Elric about Kishara, and you're gonna see a really like apologetic look come across him. He's going to, right, sorry, and he's going to go into the shop. You're going to see him open a cupboard and start rummaging through, and he's going to grab a potion, close it. I owe them, and I'm going to give it to you. Drink this, please. Trying to find it, because I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's a potion of health, or whatever it's called. Basically, it cures disease and upset tummies.
Okay. I'm totally take it and then put it in my bag and like, just give me a shot of whatever you have that's stronger.
I'll explain everything in a moment, and I'll go to Papa Wolf's liquor cabinet and grab a nice rum and pour you a shot.
Your mom notices and she says, "Go tell your father that you're home." She walks out and
I whisper in his mind, who is afraid?
I'll reply outside of my head, Scarlet. I've never heard her ever say that before. In our entire lives, that girl's never known fear. They're in the Undermountain. Her idiot fiance brought her down there, just the two of them, to prove himself. They've been gone for a week.
What do you expect her to do? To stay at home and do embroidery, or
No.
Maybe not to bring your bright new fiance down into a fucking hellhole. So we're going after them, yeah?
I believe some of you are going to get your wish from when I first met you. If you
I'm
choose
not
to
going
follow.
because of you. I'm going because of her. You know, she kind of looks kind of badass. I kind of like her, so sure.
Wish it was under better pretenses, but
Just
I'm pretty
You-
sure, Kishara, you and her are kindred spirits.
like us. You owe me a bottle, though. That's my payment.
Consider it done. None of you have to come, but
Oh, we're
I know asking. I know all of you will.
I've been looking for an excuse to jump down that hole the moment I saw it. So
Yeah, you lost the serpent party. Sorry, buddy.
plus, I want to go see if Belgriff is still alive down there somewhere.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, if only that dwarf waited a bit.
Yeah.
maybe we'll find him on our way down there. She comes out with like a plate of cookies and tea.
Do you have
and
like an
looking
apron?
she's got an apron on she found somewhere and looking like a total Stepford wife and is like, we're gonna go down there and we're going to kick some ass. She says as he hands everyone cookies.
He's gonna give you a kiss on the cheek and a
What the lady said.
knowing nod.
I'm gonna look at Hector and go like, you're usually not this fucking quiet. What is wrong with
I'm
you?
not there.
He's not there.
He's not there?
I'm walking.
I would say right about now is when
Oh,
you
no.
would walk slowly through the door. Right about now.
Oh,
As soon as I get through the door, Elric's mom, where are you, darling? I've come as fast as I could.
While he does that, I'm sending a message to Dorian. Brother, I'm home. Where the fuck are you?
Does Dorian know how to respond in his head? Isn't he the one that doesn't have all the magical talent and
I
doesn't
mean,
understand?
he has been studying the cantrips.
Let's study it a little. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
to help him around the shop.
so he'll say,
The poor plain lad.
I'm closing up the shop. Mom and Dad insisted I keep it open. On my way now.
Oh, so would I have seen him when I went to steal a potion from the shop?
Oh, somehow I must have been reading or something. I completely missed that.
Oh.
Yeah, when you walk in to steal a potion from the shop, he's there closing up. Like you see him, he's locking the outside door, closing up.
Okay, he'll be in the
And he
kitchen
turns
soon.
and he says, "Yeah." He'll be so he's
Yeah,
there.
I just ignore him, grab potion from the cupboard, go to Kishara, give it to her.
What do you need to do to prepare? When do you want to go?
I don't know. Do any of you need anything?
I think I'm good.
I need you to get better at your teleportation spell. That may be fucking sick.
That was
Bloody
first for
bastard.
me. But I will, for you, of course. We'll tack it on with the bottle I owe you.
Perfect.
Actually, I was gonna see what your family's got in the way of halberds. Mine's starting to feel a little worse for the wear.
There was one or two things that I was hoping to purchase as well. If we want to get that done before we go, if anybody needs to buy anything.
Mm,
Dorian is still locking up.
Oh man, I had a list.
I'm gonna open the door that leads into the shop. Dorian! Once you're
Uh-huh,
done,
yeah.
once you're done locking up, we're probably gonna make some quick purchases.
Fine, I'll keep the lanterns lit.
Thank you.
That can wait. That can wait. That can wait.
Do any of you guys have stuff? Because I remember the last time we were in Waterdeep, there were a few things that he had to order that you may not have been able to get. If you have those things, I didn't write them down. If you have those things written down, then they're here waiting for you.
Also, the council with the Harpers kind of combined. They told us they will provide us with a magical item for each.
Mm.
So, and we never like came about to decide which magical item we're gonna get.
I could go talk to Theoris about that. About those weapon items that we were
Yeah.
Well, if it's in stock here, we can probably pick it up here, and my family can send the tab. If that was promised.
Yeah.
If we have it.
Well,
I would say that you can each get one. GM's job is to give you stuff without making you too OP.
I mean, if you want, maybe you can kind of curate which items for next session, so it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if during the week you guys like place orders.
Yeah.
That works for me. Because if you're getting them from the council, they would be giving them to you at the council, probably.
Yeah, but probably they can send Theories
That's true.
to us or something, because we can. The deal that I managed to get from Theories was that he would give us the
Yeah.
items. So
I couldn't remember. I remembered that you made a deal with Theoris for magical items. I didn't remember if you each chosen them.
yeah,
I
it
didn't
was
remember if
one
we chosen
magical
them
item
before.
for each of us, and we kind of like left it in the background, and missions and shit happened. So,
All right.
anyways, just wanted to put it out there.
Oh yeah, please. I remember that deal too.
Is that better? Okay.
Well, I'll start off with purchasing if they have it. Crap, I lost it.
Could we sell everything we don't need, like the gems and the rubies, so we can know how much we have?
Absolutely. Whatever you have listed in loot, you can sell. Plus whatever it is that you need to get.
I would try and purchase a Illuminator's tattoo. It's a small needle.
Would you be able to tattoo people with it?
It's a neat little item that gives me a tattoo.
Wondrous item. There's attunement.
I mean, we have a few things that we don't need, like a crossbow +2 that we could sell. Same thing with leather armor +1. I don't think any one of us, unless maybe Kisha has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I will gladly buy any leather armor that I can wear that is better than the one I have.
So let me ask Elric: is the idea that you're going to take things from the store and pay or not pay?
Uh,
I think your family would give you whatever you wanted. So
for
it's a
this
matter of
item, I
how
would
comfortable you.
pay.
500.
Okay. Consider it done. And I would also, if it's in the store, like to get a pipe of monsters. It's not for me. It's for a friend. And that I would also pay for.
What's the cloak of protection do?
It allows
Is that
me
the pipe of smoke monsters?
that, yes. It gives me a +1 bonus to my AC and a +1 to all of my saving throws. I'm currently wearing one.
Oh,
It's
okay.
if you want it, I recommend.
Yeah. I mean, if I can get one, that would be good because I'm pretty squishy. I'll take the leather armor.
They might have studded leather +1 or +2.
I think we have only the leather armor +1.
Yeah, it's in the loot chat, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I just mean to-
Lady Kishara got it.
Yeah, I just mean to purchase if you're looking for something better.
Yeah,
I think studded
Well-
is the highest you can get for light armor.
but we can sell the 4 rubies, the anal beads, the 2 emeralds.
Do you say anal beads?
Uh,
What?
Yeah, we got a necklace with anal beads.
Oh, I think I wrote that down.
We're so dirty.
Oh,
I mean, I
Christmas-
wish I could keep it, but it sells a lot. It's 430 gold beads.
Mm.
The pipe of smoke monsters is actually, gosh,
It's actually what?
I was gonna say it's listed as a common item, but now I'm going to sure.
Okay, I can sell the leather armor that I have.
It's wondrous. Yeah, come on.
Oh yeah, but it is a common wondrous item.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I would say for that, 55.
Okay.
Ulrich.
I'm going to pay the 55 for it. And how does this pipe look? Like, is it like super fancy?
It actually looks a little bit like a wingless dragon. So it's almost like a worm, WYRM worm, with a little dragon's head that the smoke comes out of.
I'm gonna head
Like a
over to
green and yellow tint.
Zolas. Learned about this item. Figured you'd have a lot of fun with it when you go smoking.
Oh. I'm gonna take a gander at it.
A pipe of smoke monster. It it's literally Gandalf's pipe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can like
You exhale a puff of smoke and it can turn into whatever creature that you want. It has to be small enough to fill a 1-foot cube and it only lasts a few seconds. He just bought you Gandalf's pipe.
Fucking great. Oh, buddy, nothing's too serious for a good. Thanks, man.
no, thank you for everything you do, Zolas. You block a lot of punches. I appreciate it.
It's one of the only things I'm good at.
I'm also dumping 2,500 gold for ink and paper for spells and 500 for a diamond.
You want to sell stuff now. $4,000 worth of rubies. So unless someone's going to use that for a spell, you can take that and divide it up. Plus the. Well, I guess you guys have it written down in loot.
Mm-hmm. So can we add up all the sapphires, the emeralds,
I mean, we need to
rubies, and all that?
divide it. Yeah.
Well, you already divided it, so
No.
100.
the sapphires is
So
okay.
everybody got 300 from the priestess's pile of gold. So that's already been divided. Make sure you have that.
I
Mhm.
didn't.
Yeah.
Then we got 1,000, 1440,
Oh, did I?
2440.
No, it's 4,000 for the rubies because we have 4 of them.
I meant to ask. Did I get a cut
Oh,
of
yes.
that, or was that
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get it. So 4,000, 4440, 5440.
Fine.
So let's just call it an even 12,000 gold that you got from that to be
The
divided
gems and
6
all
ways.
that.
So we got 2
I'm looking in the
each.
loot. I'm looking in the loot channel from June 25th to July 2nd.
Yeah. So the
And
sapphires,
And I don't know if
the
you guys have
emeralds, the
if you guys have
necklace,
tallied the June 11th. I
the
don't know how many
ruby,
of you guys have tallied that or haven't.
and 3 from
Yeah,
the
it
priestess.
comes out to 11 something. So I just rounded up to 12.
Okay.
Nice and east side.
So yeah, I was gonna see if they had a better halberd than the one I'm carrying, or maybe a glaive. I'm not too picky. Something I can swing.
They have a plus
Shut
2
up.
halberd that'll cost you 4 grand.
You know what?
Do you need any funds?
No, it's worth it.
Similarly, I'm looking for a nice quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff.
Could we sell the +2 crossbow that we got?
I also have this
Yeah.
nice shiny +1 halberd
I'm gonna
for
put
sale.
selling. If you want, just make a list of selling items and include my leather armor in there.
Still trying to
Not
work.
nice for shiny either.
Still trying to. I think you need. Here, here.
So for a +1 quarterstaff,
You know what?
2,000.
Give me the
For a
crossbow. I can actually
+2,
use it.
for a +2, 4,000.
I'll do the +2. I'll mark off
+2,
one.
4,000. It's yours. It's yours.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
It's just like a normal quarterstaff, except it's a little thinner. The wood is all kind of lacquered black, and on the ends of it, it's got little tiny, like almost like the ends of a curtain rod, but they're like made of hard adamantine with little spikes on them.
Woo.
So you can give little
Wait,
jabs with it too.
And
could
that
I
doesn't.
get
Well, yeah, what does mine look like?
Yours looks exactly
Sorry.
like the same one. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful thing. Yours looks like the one you have, except that starting about halfway up, it's got kind of a narrow kind of ocean wave that spirals up towards the top, and the blade is almost like it's not really serrated. It almost looks serrated, and the serrades are in the shape of like little whitewater waves on it.
Oh snap! This thing is gorgeous.
It's sweet piece.
Could
Uh,
I
who's next?
could I buy Rhythm Maker's drum?
Ooh.
Say that again.
Rhythm Maker's drum.
What is
Rhythm.
that?
I had a bard with that once.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my Goliath bard you met in the one shot. Had one in our other campaign.
Rhythm is the hardest word to spell.
Never
So,
did it.
Hassoon has that at 5,000 for a +1,
Oh,
Bless you.
10,000 for a +2.
that's a bit rich for my blood. What about I'm gonna put it in the chat because I'm not pronouncing this.
I got 2,700. I
Very
can
good.
float you if it'll get it for you.
Yeah, I'm 300 short for the +1, but still, +1 isn't that good.
Can I check for studded leather +2?
Oh yeah, that's some crazy Gaelic stuff. I don't know how you pronounce that. Okay.
Macfermid-Cittern.
My friend. All right.
Hassoon has that at 30,000 gold. Let me do a little bit more research. That seems like a lot.
That's a common item. No, sorry,
Doesn't
uncommon.
So yeah, when you see something that seems not right on these, you gotta
Yeah.
ask some questions and look around a little bit.
Actually, I'm gonna buy another 500 gold diamond. That gives me 2.
Diamonds are a cleric's best friend.
Yup.
IV Magic Shop has the same thing listed as 27,000.
Wow.
What does it
What
do?
does it do?
It's pretty. It's just you can cast a one-time either fly, invisibility, levitate, protection from evil and good, bark skin, cure wounds, or fight cloud. You choose one of them, and you can cast it once per day. And you can also use it to do a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or deal 2d4 psychic damage, which is worse than my Vicious Mockery.
That's pretty
See,
good.
now this thing has it listed for 2,100.
That's
So
more
it's so
reasonable.
difficult.
Hmm.
So difficult. But what does it say? This one says this is a master. Oh, I see. Masterwork Sathern grants you a +2 circumstance on performance checks, and that's all this one does. Is it helps you with performance.
Mm.
It definitely does not do all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
While we're shopping, can I attune to my new item? Would that be enough time?
I always just assume that you can attune to anything you want as long as there's a short rest reasonably done so. I'm not picky
Yeah.
about attunement as long as you have. Okay, on the Forgotten Realms wiki, it's listed at 2,900. Fifth level item.
I feel like
It's 2,900, but that's 30 edition.
Oh, I see. 5th edition has no price. Wah,
Fifth
wah,
edition has
wah.
But
generalized
it's fine.
pricing for-
I'm gonna pass on that because that's way too much.
I was trying to find a more reasonable price, but there seems to be some agreement that it is
Yeah.
a very high level item.
I mean,
Sounds
it's
pretty good.
uncommon, and I guess it's good that you can cast fly once per day, but still, I feel like an unlimited use of fly is not that much. Like, if you
No.
wanna,
it's a third level spell slot.
yeah,
It must be that you're paying for the versatility, I guess.
yeah,
It does a lot.
You're paying for the
it does a
versatility.
lot, but once per day.
If it was just fly, and the psychic damage thing, then I could understand it being like 1,500 gold or something.
Mm,
But like,
Psychic thing is against me if I don't attune.
oh,
you
I thought it
know,
was
just
actually
throwing it
something
out
against
there, since we have a particular character in the party that likes to walk real slow, it would almost be interesting for them to have a flying broom.
Hmm.
I was thinking maybe you could like just duct tape Swiftfoot boots on him so he can't go slow.
Uh,
Yeah, I guess I could buy a broom of flying. I
Oh.
could. I could.
Just throwing the idea out there. Don't have to.
Those are much less expensive.
How much is a cloak of protection?
1,000.
Look of protection.
Oh no, it's
How do you know that off
800.
the top of your head?
800.
It's so
Because
amazing.
I'm a DM and everyone wants a cloak of
I am too,
protection. once in a while.
but I don't know.
To be fair, I also didn't know that off the top of my head.
I know, same.
I'm impressed. Maybe I need to just be reading constantly.
Mm.
Yeah,
got time for
800.
that.
No,
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
requires
oh.
attunement.
How much is a level 2 or a +1 cloak protection or whatever? +2, I guess it would be.
That's a thing?
No, it's not a thing.
No. Oh, okay.
Can I get the price of studded leather 2 plus
Studded
2?
leather.
Is the attunement a problem for Kishara?
It might be.
Mhm.
Oh! +2, 6,000.
No.
Let me
I
get a
think that's a
couple other
fake
prices
thing.
on that.
I think it's not a real thing though.
Yep.
I mean, just +1 studded is 1,500, so I guess. Guess it makes. See if I can get one more, a third price on it, and maybe put somewhere in the middle.
I got 2,000 gold I can float.
A barrier tattoo then. I'm just looking through different things.
Barrier tattoo uncommon list says 7 grand. Dang. What does that do?
It gives me straight up AC of 18.
Oh shit.
Oh, the 7 grand seems about right then. Yeah, for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
I think that makes
Excuse me?
sense. I think that makes
Mm.
seems
sense.
about right.
Can I sell my mithril half plate and my cloak protection for that? I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I'm taking
I
that.
get it.
I got the money, so I'm taking that.
All right, it's all yours. You are
Um,
7 grand down, but one badass
Doesn't
AC
matter.
tattoo up.
There you go.
Sorry.
Alright, I'll buy the Brim of
Yes.
Flying.
You know what I want? Like what I want to do to get the tattoo. Oh,
yeah, I was waiting until we were done. I had a thing for what I'm doing with mine.
well, I wasn't like really looking for a tattoo. It just like appeared and like they suggested magic items for warlocks, and I was like,
Mhm.
well, this actually works.
I think there's another really cool one I was looking at before. Oh no, that's sorcerer.
I mean, if anything, the robe of the Archimate. But I don't
All right,
think
so
I
the
can
Broom
get
of
those.
Flying is 600 on Kiss.
Alright, I'll buy it.
Okay. Also, I would like a wand of there's only one of fireballs, right?
No, I think
I
there's.
see wand of light.
Wand of fireballs.
I see wand of lightning bolts, but it's 15,000.
Plus much.
Where is it?
Yeah, once you start getting into that kind of stuff, the high level spell slots being cast out of wands, they get a little pricey. For some reason, staffs are cheaper. Oh,
Staffs
I'm
are
also
cheap.
getting a pair of goggles of night, or preferably, if I can,
You don't have to. I give you mine.
you can see in the dock now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized Ashun isn't
Once
here
again,
to
the
give
party
us
waited.
the
Once
thing.
again, the party waited for details from Kishara. They were not forthcoming.
If there's like, contacts of dark vision, I'd prefer to pick those up, and I'll leave the goggles behind.
Charge you an extra.
You don't have to pay for them.
Vain.
Oh, so vain. I'm gonna charge you an extra 1,000 for contacts.
Minus the
3 grand.
cost of selling goggles of night.
Vanity's expensive, baby.
I mean, yeah.
These are the
I'll
drinks.
think on that. I'm gonna think how vain Elric is.
I think I would like to get my tattoo in the Dapper Octopus. Because I know
Oh.
I know that
Ah.
what's her face? Or do I know somebody else at the docks that does those tattoos?
You
But
do.
otherwise,
You're
I would
just.
like to get
You're
it from
just
the
in the.
Dapper.
You're just in the wrong city.
Yep. Well, it's so nice that I know now how to teleport places.
So wait, it's 1,000 gold for his contacts.
It's 2,000 for the goggles at night. I'm just being silly because I think he is.
I'll bankroll. I'll put the extra.
No. I can afford it if I decide to. I'm good. I appreciate it though, but that is literally just me being vain.
I'll go to Eric's mom and say, I
The
would
woman that
also
is
need.
like crying.
Yeah.
Okay, just throwing it out there before you start.
Yeah. I would also need those kind of goggles, but you see, I only need it like this one time to get your daughter. So could I possibly borrow them and bring them back in neat condition?
Shit.
All right.
Um, did you hear what Hector said, or?
No, I missed it.
Oh, I went to Rick's mom and said, you know, I would also need those kind of goggles, but since I'm only needing them because I need to get your daughter, could I possibly get like it for free, or could I borrow them and bring them back in a perfect condition? I'm not gonna break them or anything.
Of course, you can borrow them and bring them back.
Thank you, darling. You're the sweetest.
Sure. Hi. Sure. All right.
Last thing I'm looking for is a enduring spell book. My spell book's looking fucking haggard.
Well, 150.
That's it?
Let me make sure.
Yeah, it is not that expensive. It's not like, I think it's just like uncommon.
150.
I'll get 2. Does anybody else need anything?
Um,
No, I'm fine.
I was thinking of one other thing, but give me a minute here.
You're fine. Take your time, Mama.
If nobody else gets anything that I could potentially toss some coins towards, once everything's all said and done, I'm blowing another 1750 on spell shit.
Oh, could I buy an actual thieves tool kit?
Of course. $25.
25 gold?
25.
All right.
can I get like general store kind of things from here?
I've decided you can get whatever you want from here.
Okay.
This is the
I would like
the
a
super
grappling
emporium
hook.
of everything.
I want a grappling hook. I want caltrops. I want 5 oil jars or whatever.
Kind of oil. Just plain oil.
I know
Like
I
oil oil?
already, yeah, just normal oil.
I mean, there is a reason my family is borderline nobility for merchants.
And ball bearings.
$5 gold for all that.
5 gold?
5 gold total for everything.
Perfect. Oh, and I would like a whip.
Okay.
Of course.
I'm concerned.
I'm not.
You say a web
Like a magic
Whip.
item whip or just a plain old whip?
or just a whip?
Are there any magical kinds? I have like 1,000.
They're all
to
magical if you
current.
use them right.
Yes, there is.
There it is.
Listen, it's not. It's how you use that.
Whips are weapons in D&D.
Mm.
A whip of truth from Wonder Woman.
I don't think that's,
Something
Oh,
called a vicious whip that when you roll a d20, you get to take an extra 7 plus 1. What kinds of whips?
Um, I'm going to kind of peruse one side of the shop and go to where we have magical.
I want the whip of warning
Hell yeah.
if I could
Of
get it.
warning.
Spell focuses, and I'm going to pull my original the blue orb that I've been carrying and using for all of my spell casting, and I'm going to poke through a little bit and find one kind of similar color but much more elegantly carved and well made, worth 1,000 gold specifically, and
Okay.
I'm gonna pay the 1,000 and
Whip
take
of
that.
warning is a whip of warning is 1,000.
Okay. Sure.
Right.
Can I go
Good, Lady
over
B.
to Dorian, kind of aside from the others? And I want Dorian, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you have anything that can make it able to go to where someone else is if they have the other half of what you have, or two items that are bound somehow that can bring the bearers together from long distances. Thematically, I'm thinking like meta-wise, I'm thinking like the Gatestones.
8 stone.
That's a critical role thing, I think. But
Oh,
It's
never
done.
mind. I cannot attune to the whip, so never mind.
Oh, okay. Skipping the whip. Okay.
skip.
Skip the whip.
That's a great character name. Holy shit, write that down.
Skip the whip.
Like a little gnome or something that wields a
Beautiful.
whip. Skip the whip.
I got my
But I know-
namesake from somewhere.
That magic item is actually freaking cool.
Gatestone is a critical role thing. I'm happy to let you have it. How
Sure.
much might it cost? Wah, wah, wah. A wondrous item.
I'm still listening.
Wah, wah,
I'm right here.
wah. Okay, here's what
Still here.
we're gonna look this up. I will say you can have a pair of Gatestones for 2,500 gold. Sending stones are about half that, and that's just talking.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll do it.
Done. You are now the proud owner of a pair of Gatestones.
Ocean!
She's
Ocean,
going.
we're shopping.
We're doing
She's going
shopping.
to look kind of reluctant for a second, and then take out a different pouch than she had been holding,
Okay.
and take it out of that other pouch.
Okay. Dorian will just quickly say, "Is everything okay? You all right?"
Well, given the circumstances, yeah. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. We'll get her.
This will work great.
Your brother is amazing.
Yeah, it's annoying and awesome.
I can see that. All right, that's I'm good.
I'm also in the market for a Guardian Emblem if it's
Oh.
available.
Armor class 18, baby.
But that's my last
Hey.
and final request.
You're one above me now.
Guardian emblems, 2 grand.
I'll take it.
And I
It's
can
yours.
walk naked if I want to.
Fuck's sakes, I know you will. We get attacked in the middle of the night, Kishara just comes sprinting out buck naked with a fucking sword. Oshun following shortly behind, trying to strap her armor on.
Also sell the crossbow. I'm gonna put it in the. I'm not taking the crossbow either.
Oh.
Okay.
Ocean would like a necklace of prayer beads.
I just wonder when are
So-
we gonna find. Sorry.
That will cost you, Oshun.
Oh, how much does Oshun get from the bounty? It was 300 plus
2,000.
2,000.
I was actually going to say the necklace of prayer beads would cost you about 2,000.
I would take it. So that means I don't got any more money. I'm back to 0.
Wait. Well, you have whatever money you had before. That's just your share of the most
Yeah.
recent.
You should have more.
Well, unless she spent it all last time we were here.
The last time I was here, I did spend it all, and I was missing a couple of. Remember, we had the IO with you.
Do you remember what those things were? Because if you can remember, they're waiting for.
Yes, I had the. I think I. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. No, I did. Shoot, I'm horrible at keeping track of things. ADHD.
You might, even if you had it written down, you might not have it with you now.
I think I had the amulet of the Debao. That's what made my spell casting go up a level. Also, I think the prayer beads was something that I was keeping. They were trying to find for me. I think that was the thing that I was having them. They didn't have them the time I
Gotcha.
asked.
So, have you already paid for them then?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so then they have them for you now. You've got them now.
And okay, and then from the last time that I spent all my money. Well, wait. Did I pay the last? I don't know if I.
I think everybody paid last time.
Yeah, everybody paid, but I don't remember. I know. Stop laughing at me, Kronos.
I don't think I took any money from anybody for stuff they didn't have yet. I hope I did.
Stop it.
Been a bad idea.
Not to confuse you, Oshun, Elric would, upon seeing you, hand you a 500 gold diamond.
Awesome. Yes, I need that. Kronos knows me from a long time. That's why he's doing that. Whatever. Leave me alone.
Out of curiosity, how much was an amulet of health again?
Amulet of Health.
I know I spent an arm and a leg on it. Just can't remember.
There's also an
7 grand.
Yeah, that cost me an arm and a leg.
That's
Okay, yeah.
money.
I want. Sorry, whoever stopped me.
No, that was just your feedback.
Okay. I also have a question about the Rod of Resurrection or the Staff of Healing.
At this point, I'm back in the kitchen, attuning.
What happened so far, guys? I'm sorry I was late. I've been packing again.
No.
Oh, dude, you're fine.
I did say I wasn't going to be here today.
Mm-hmm. That's
Good.
why you're fine.
And we said that we thought you would be here anyway.
Well, whatever.
We're your
You
addiction.
love
It's
us
fine.
so much.
I can't leave you guys.
Everyone has their vices. Yours is us.
Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Ugh.
Okay. Rod of Resurrection.
35,000.
That's what I'm seeing.
Oh, seriously? That was a guess.
You literally guessed right on the nail.
Okay, I need to go to
That's what I'm
Vegas.
seeing as
Yep.
a legendary item.
What about the Rod of Healing, Staff of Healing?
Nothing.
If we don't find any of those, I'm gonna see the next dragon horde we attack to see if I find any of those.
Staff of Healing is also very expensive, though not as expensive. 13,000.
How much?
13,000.
And the other one is 35.
Yes.
35? Freaking yep. We need a horde. We need to get a dragon.
We need another horde.
Yep.
We just got a horde.
I see the Staff of Healing listed for as low as 10, which is still a lot, but it's not 13. So
Okay. Okay.
you could
Maybe
buy
the
it for 10 when you save up.
friends and family discount, maybe up to 8.
Maybe.
Mm,
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. So when Oshun gets the purse per beats, how much were those?
2,000.
Those were 2,000.
Okay.
Oh.
So from all the things we got from the last time, how much was the total that we all got?
no idea.
I know who knows, but he won't say.
You're asking for the 2 last time we got here, how much we spent as a party?
Yeah. No.
No,
No, that's not what I'm asking.
lady, I'm
Kronos.
not keeping track of anyone's money except mine.
But
What I was asking is from the last time we were here to now,
Yeah.
if we had an approximate of how each person got.
Oh, that I can give you exactly the number. We got 2,300 gold.
That I thought it was more.
Nope.
Okay, then I'm back to 0. I like being at 0. So I don't have to think how much I got.
Zero's easy. You don't gotta think about what you're gonna buy because you're not gonna buy
Right?
shit.
Right?
Must
End
be
it all
nice.
every time.
Solus gets it.
Must be
I
nice.
I think it's great that we buy our diamonds for our cleric because we have the most financially irresponsible cleric in the world.
You do. You have the most horrible financially whatever
Oshun
savvy cleric.
Oshun would
'Cause she-
know I gave her 1 diamond. I still have 3 on me.
Mm.
Yeah, save
By the
them.
way,
Save them for when I need them.
you know that Revivify is 300, right? Not 5?
Is it? I thought it was 5.
Yeah. No, it's 300.
Is it resurrect then that's 5? Or is resurrect 1,000?
Yeah, resurrection it might be 5. Yeah, but hey, there's a backstory of why Oshun is horrible with money. She was daddy's little girl and she didn't have to think of money. She just pointed at things and they got them for her. So yeah. Now she needs to count.
What a tragedy.
Numbers are hard.
All right.
Anyone done shopping coming back into the
Any
kitchen?
more shopping to be done?
Who is
I'm
good at
good.
keeping is Freya good at keeping her money?
No. Last time I also had to ask Kronos.
Oh my gosh. So Kronos is gonna be our accountant.
No, you're gonna be your own accountant.
No.
Anyway,
Unless you want me to take a cut from it.
Right.
I'll give you a 5%.
5% cut? Give me 15.
10.
15.
Let's do 20.
10.
Let's do 30.
okay.
Anyone that finishes shopping, Elric's sitting across from his mom. He's got his sleeve rolled back, and he's got a needle stuck halfway into his forearm on the underside.
Hi, Lyric.
I'm very glad to see you, Oshun. And at that point, finishing the interaction, the needle literally just pushes itself into my forearm, and a beautiful tattoo of calligraphy and different utensils used for writing, quills, pots of ink, stuff like that. A tattoo forms from the inside of his elbow up to his wrist. We'll start rolling it back down. I guess you just got back, yes? You remember that hole that dwarf jumped down when we first met in the yawning portal?
Mm-hmm.
Well, turns out my sister was dragged by that fiancé of hers down there, and they've been missing a week.
Okay. What are we gonna?
I asked everyone else, and they said that they were in to go and find her. And we have 10 days until the next meeting of the council.
She's gonna because probably sitting down or something.
We won't need it though. We'll have her back by nightfall.
Is the Lyric like sitting down?
Yeah, he's sitting down. He's rolling his
So,
sleeve up and attaching the mithril half-blade attachment of
she
his armor.
will- Nice. So will like lower down, like knees to the floor, and put her hands in his knees and look him in the eye. And Oshun is gonna say, I know I've been a little quiet, aka I wasn't in the call. I know I've been a little quiet. I've been running through some things in my mind, but look me dead in the eye and tell me I will say no to help you find your sister.
I know every single one of you would say yes. And if anything were to happen to any of you, you wouldn't even need to ask.
Exactly. So I'm right there with you. We're family.
I think Kishara kind of like came into this conversation when he said that if any one of you was in the same situation, he wouldn't even ask. And kind of like I enter into the room and say like I give him my hand and like I got your back. But
He'll clasp you forearm to forearm,
um
knowing that's the more appropriate way to shake hands with a sailor.
yeah. Okay, if we're gonna do the sailor thing, you have to spit. That's how we do
Again,
it. Yes.
Just do it, Alaric. Trust me. This is gonna create a bond with her.
And it's really funny when uptight guys like you get squeamish.
that was rude. And he'll go in.
And then I put my face like really on your face and say, I hold you onto those words. And then I clap you very hard in the back and say, okay, you know this is kind of dry. We already buy the things. We need to get in the mood. Fuck shit up.
I don't want to be the party pooper here, but I don't think that any of us is. Well, maybe Solus. Solus looks pretty good. Well, you all always look pretty good, but I feel like
Maybe.
we should wait for tomorrow before we jump into that thingy.
Okay. Mm.
As much as I hate to agree, I don't think we'd be help to anyone if we weren't prepared.
Okay.
The best
Um,
way to help others is for us to be able to be well as well. We
DM.
put our own mask first.
Um, can I take some creative liberties with my tattoo?
Yeah.
I would like for kind of the person that sold me the tattoo thing told me like, drink this. Your dreams were imprint on your skin, and that is gonna be the word for you. So, and you can have like creative liberty to
Ooh,
kind of
yes, DM,
make the figures that
totally.
you want on the design of the tattoo.
Can we have a moment when we go to sleep and you, DM, can you like RP that dream, please, please, please?
I feel like I almost already RP'd a dream with Kishara sort of today.
What did he? I wasn't
It
there.
wasn't
It was in
really a
whispers.
dream. It was
Yeah.
in whispers anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, none of us were there.
Oh, can we like hear it? We don't. We will
Oh, you
meta.
know what? I know.
The
I know
whispers
what
works.
I know what the tattoo is
You know what
about.
word you want? Okay,
yeah.
good.
Um,
Yeah, it's better if you decide.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to look to my mother. I know everything is hard and I'm torn inside. But what time is it? Yeah.
Oh,
Oh gosh, it's probably like
You thought
night.
that was
I'd
what he
say.
said saying.
You got me.
You
Uh,
kind of had the emotional moment, my dude, with that question.
9:45 Central. Yeah, it's like midnight.
We were very occupied before we came, clearing out a small tribe of Eon-T snake folk. And we've spent a bit of our abilities. If we can stay here for the night, we'll leave first thing in the morning.
Of course, I want you.
And look to Dorian. Thank you for taking care of us and getting our affairs straightened with the coin.
Of course.
Father,
Yeah, your dad is even in the kitchen now. Hasn't said a word the whole time.
like I told Mum, everything will be fine. My friends have my back.
He looks sort of around at all of you, and that's still doesn't speak.
Please get some rest. I know you're worried, but for me and for her.
The last pot of tea that Lady B made was sleepy time tea. So
Time
Chamomile.
tea. Yeah, you guys are feeling a bit.
Yeah.
Everybody's feeling pretty ready to rest.
Yeah, I
Feeling.
look.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I look at Shun and say like, you have the best and the worst timings ever. I'm just so happy to see your face.
What do you mean?
So in the narrative, was she
Yeah.
gone or was she with us the whole time? So that
Since she's
that
here,
doesn't mean anything.
No,
Since
no, no. It
she's-
might be better. It might be better if she just reappeared, because
Okay,
that way
okay.
it will make sense of what
Yeah.
Kishara said.
Yeah. I assume
That works
that's
for me.
what happened.
That works.
Okay. And then I go to Lady Buttercup and kind of like, are you still like busy, kind of like trying to be like a hostess and provide
a
for
little
everyone?
bit. I'm topping off tea and pushing cookies on people and
Okay.
cleaning up as I go.
I kind of like clean you up and say like, kind of go to your side and kind of like clean you up and say, you did everything that you could to provide for everyone. Now it's time to provide for yourself. We need to rest.
No, you're right. You're right. One's never good at taking their own medicine, are they?
Yeah, I know a bunch about that. Are you okay though?
Do you need another cookie? Do you want to here? Have another cookie.
No, no,
It'll
no.
it'll make me feel better, Kishara.
I ate so many fucking cookies. I'm probably gonna poop them out in the next couple of days. So I think I'm good.
What is happening? What new thing is happening? What? I just came in. That keeper cannot keep me. Enough.
And then I kind of like give you like a little, like a gentle tap on your butt and say like, come on, chop chop, let's go to bed. You done enough. You done enough.
Elric's gonna kind of push himself
Who are you
up
talking to?
from the table. Seriously, the three of you get some rest, please. And I'll walk over, kind of put a hand on Kishara's shoulder and lean past her and give Buttercup a kiss on the cheek. I'll be in my room.
No, you're not. You're fucking thanking her. Come on, let's go. And nothing of being like, not tonight, we need you rested.
And I'm just gonna look at my three family members that are probably like wide-eyed a little bit as
I'm blushing.
Sorry, Mom. They're
Blushing
fucking
madly.
now. So, just to keep everyone at that same level.
Whoa, so
Wow. Wow.
totally gone red. Totally gone red. Like she's choking on the cookie. She just put it in her mouth a little bit.
Not tonight, Mom, because they need to go to rest. Because we need to get shit done. But otherwise, good fuckings. Everyone's in happy. So yeah, good night. And I bolt out of the room.
Oshun is going to take Kishara away, and she's gonna look at them and be like, "I am so sorry." She's a little
You're- Elric, your
She
mom turns to you and says, "Here, I understand how embarrassed you are, but I do have 3 children. I do understand how these things work. I'm
tell him,
happy the
Mama.
2 of you are happy." Then she
Tell
turns
him,
around and
Mama.
goes upstairs.
Mama knows. Mama knows.
I
That's why
this
Hector wanna be with her.
I was trying to in a less
Good night, Elric.
That's why Hector wanna be with Mama. Mama knows.
Yes.
Well, I guess that's out of the way.
I'm just gonna look at my brother and my dad. I have a girlfriend now, and promptly leave.
I
Brother is like, kind of covering his face, and your dad's just sort of like smirking a little.
I'm gonna.
Everybody's fine.
Can I? She just pulls out.
Yes. Yes.
I love you. I love you.
Fucking Kishara. I love it so much.
Oh my god.
Well, we're a little early, but I feel like this is a perfect time to take our break.
I think are we good?
Are we going
there's-
to rest?
There's 1 or 2 things I would like to do before bed.
You guys,
Me too.
Okay.
That's what I was asking.
right?
Me too.
Okay, good.
Okay, y'all
Let's hear 'em.
first.
Oh, sure. Just go ahead.
No. You guys, I want to go last.
Okay. Do you want to go first, Kishara?
No, you go first.
Okay. I'm going to, when Buttercup comes into the room, I'm sitting cross-legged with my new spell focus in front of me, hovering above my crossed legs, and I'm running my hands in a weird motion around the ball, and my eyes are fucking like that divine glowing blue, and I'm muttering to myself. And I am casting Scry on my sister, and as I do so, just before I complete the incantation, I'm going to pull out the quill that I've been using to write in my spell book that she gave me, and I am going to, as I pull my hand around the top, I'm going to rest the quill on the top.
So, as you scry on her, see
When-
her.
So there is a thing with scrying. Save modifier stuff. So knowledge, the DC goes up by 5. If I only have secondhand knowledge, doesn't add anything if I've met the target firsthand. If I'm very familiar with the target, it's a -5 to the DC. And then connection wise, there's also a -2 for likeness or picture, a -4 for possession or garment, and a -10 for body part, lock of hair, bit up nail, or the like. So that would be a -4 on her save for me to scry on her. And the save is a wisdom 17 to begin with. So 17... 17, 22, 26 is the DC for her to save.
When Buttercup comes in, at this point she's kind of gotten used to, the look he has when he's working on something, that's taking his arcane focus and concentration. And she's kind of just come into the habit of sitting like just very quietly and as unobtrusively as possible, just like kind of like cross-legged sitting down behind him, so they're kind of back to back and either meditating or writing in her diary. So she sees that he's again, very involved and just quietly sits down back to back and just starts meditating quietly, waiting.
So for you,
So
Q, you can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target, sort of physical connection you have to it. If the target knows you're casting the spell, it can willingly fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed. On a successful save, the target isn't affected and you can't cast it on them for 24 hours. On a failed save, the spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you are there. The sensor moves with the target, remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration. And a creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb the size of a fist.
so you see her in a dark room completely made of stone. She's in a cage. She's sweaty. Uh, does not appear to be seriously hurt. The cage is very small. She has to crouch in it. And in the room with her is a large creature. The creature appears to be made completely of bone. White in appearance everywhere except bright red glowing eyes. A large creature with long claws on tail. Almost a double set of wings. And a tail that comes out straight as though its spinal column just continues out past and around its body with a vicious sting on the end. That creature is eating something. It is not Scarlet, but it is some kind of meat.
Does that creature being eaten resemble her fiance?
The creature being eaten does not resemble anything anymore.
Oh shoot.
Can I roll a nature check to see if I know roughly what this creature is?
Yes? Actually, well, let's see.
Would it be perception or nature?
Not perception. Wondering if it's nature or
Or medicine?
I'm just deciding what you're gonna roll, that's all.
Mhm.
Do you think medicine to know the anatomy or nature?
Well, I'm looking at the creature and basically figuring out if I know what.
Let's go with nature.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with nature.
So that's a +5. That's my worst. 22.
Nice.
You think that that is definitely some kind of devil? And it is large in nature.
Can I roll an arcana to decipher what kind of devil it is? And then with my previous nature roll, kind of guess how much time we may have before it eats again? Is essentially what I'm gunning for. Is roughly how much time I might have.
Just make an arcana check.
That's a natural 20. So 33.
This is a bone devil. How much time till it eats again? It has a significant portion of what it is currently eating left. But even with a roll that high, culinary habits of a bone devil are probably a bit beyond anyone who is not an absolute devil scholar primarily.
Okay. But if I
Makes
were
sense.
to take a long rest, would I feel comfortable with taking a long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me say it in a different way. You don't feel any more uncomfortable than you already feel.
Yeah. My eyes are gonna shoot back to Emerald, and the orb's gonna drop into my lap.
I'm here.
And I'm just going to put my hand in my head. My hand, sorry. We don't have a whole lot of time. They really fucked up. He kind of turns his head, acknowledging you.
And we really need to rest, right?
We do. Yes.
Then we'll rest, and it'll be all right. She'll be there. We'll rest up. We'll get to her. And oh, hush. we she takes out the gate stones that she bought and hands one to him.
I'll take it. Start looking it over.
I didn't even know something like this even existed, but I wanted to make sure I always had a way to get to you in case. Well, we deal with some pretty weird stuff nowadays, huh? You know, who knows what can happen. So I think if I understand how these work, I should be able to just concentrate on it and wherever the other stone is, which will always be on me.
He'll open his coat and put it in the same pocket that he has the handkerchief. And he's going to tilt Buttercup's face to his, give her a kiss, and rest would be good. I'll be up for a little bit longer, and I'm going to pull out my new spell book and with my finger start inscribing into it, copying from the original.
That's new.
Gives you a wink. And then after a bit of time, we'll go to bed.
Shara, Oshun?
I think
My thing is
um
with Ishara. So if you're gonna do something
oh
out of our room, then you can do that, and then when you go back to the room, you will see me waiting for you.
um is there a way that I can get onto the roof of the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Climb up to the very top floor.
Yeah.
There'd be a balcony that would be easy enough to climb up.
Yeah. I go up to the balcony. I mean up to the roof. And I open my little flask that I have with something, some alcohol in it. How is the sky looking like?
Clear. Cool night. Wind's coming off the water, but not foggy. Cool and crisp. Lots of stars.
Okay.
Half a moon.
I look at the stars and say like, I don't know why I always end up. It's like, brother, you died. It's like everyone is. It's like I'm living into this moment that repeats itself. It's like I always end up in the same place, reliving the same story. I think the jig is up. I think soon I'm gonna know if the people that I consider companions and even friends turn out to be that way. I think the jig is up, Leotis. I think you would have liked Valkyrie. I think you would have liked them. You both had the same kind of bullshit, chaotic energy. I really miss that now. I guess we'll wait and see. And I pour 2 shots on the floor. And I stay for probably like a couple of minutes looking. Can I see into the water? Is I don't know how far can I see from the house?
The moon is above the water, and you can see just the slight little glints of moonlight on the water at little spots. And it's clear enough to hear the waves too. Very gently.
I think soon I'm either gonna get sunburned alone or with others. But soon.
Hector is doing test drive with his broom
You
around
know.
the house, and Siki Shara's on the roof, and just slowly makes his way towards her. What you doing?
Trying to get away from your fucking face?
Don't tell me you're still whining about your little bro.
Okay, no, hold on. Did he actually like hear? Because I wasn't like talking really loud.
He would not have actually heard. Maybe he's just guessing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, oh, I know what he's saying. Yeah, I miss Loris. He was not like you. He was actually cool. And
Well, don't need to be hurtful or anything.
just they're facts. And they're like hard facts, like he was just like 10,000 times cooler than you. But don't worry, you're still useful. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I see what you mean.
yeah.
And he's gonna step off the broom and sit next to her and say, yeah. I mean, life happens. You don't need to let it draw you back and just stay in the past for always.
I guess you haven't.
One thing I learned by singing songs about pirates and sailors is that half your fucking songs are about losing people. And yet you lost someone, what, 3 months ago, and you're still on the roof drinking yourself to sleep.
I'm gonna go and put my arm around him, kind of look him into the eye and say, I don't know if I actually pity you or envy you, because living your life without attachments seems like complicated, but at the same time,
It's great.
it looks kind of lonely. Yikes.
Mm, no, it's just great.
You can
Hmm.
pretend all you want, but
I
this
mean,
little happy facade, I don't
I'm
feel
always
it.
living my truth. I'm not the one sitting on the roof. And, well, technically I am, but I'm not the one mourning a so called brother that left so soon. But you know what? Just for you, I think you should remind yourself of your roots and understand that losing sometime is part of the deal.
No, I understand that. It's just that sometimes, just because I understand that losing is part of the deal doesn't mean that I'm able to forget.
Who's
And
telling you to forget?
well,
Just because you need to get over something and live past on doesn't mean that you need to forget everything and not realize everything that they give you.
I think you might understand soon, but not quite yet. Anyways, good night.
Good night.
Then I go to my room, or to our room, I assume.
Shun, you see, as you're in the room, you see Kishara come in through the balcony.
Oh, there you are. Oshun.
Shun, are you there?
Nope.
And that's a no.
That's a big no.
But oh, maybe yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
I
guys
come.
hear me now?
Yeah, I come
Shun,
back
you
to
see,
the room.
yeah, Kishara comes back to the room.
I want to say right before she comes into the room, could I? Because you said that the night was full of stars. Am I able to look through the window and just peek, just stare at the sky?
Oh,
Is there anything that might pique my interest, or is just a normal starry night? No message.
there's a message for you.
Oh,
You and your.
so yeah, Oshun is just going to like, she's resting in the window, her arm, in the elbow, just resting, looking at the stars in the sky, and just taking in everything that has been happening, and the path they're following, and her new friends, and everything. Also thinking about Kishar.
All right, I sent you a message.
Oh no. Um, she was like chilling in the window, and the moment she reads that in the stars, she pulls her her stones and crystals and cast them in her cards just to confirm that that was truly what she saw, and the messages truly did combine. She's like, oh, and
That's accurate.
that's when Kishara comes in the room.
No, there you are.
Hi.
Never mind. What is it that you're looking? You have a weird look on your face.
I just saw the stars. And they wrote a message for me.
Good or bad?
Depends on how you look at it, but it's not good. It can be good, maybe, but after a lot of bad.
Weird.
My family and my people need me. And by me going might even bring more danger. But it's needed at the same time.
Do you need to go now?
I do not know. I had a whole different idea of what was happening. I wanted to talk to you tonight, but that kind of messed everything up. How are you?
I'm gonna word it out.
Why?
Because there might be the time where I need to test some things.
Like what?
I just don't think this is the right time. Soon though.
You can say that to other people. Don't say that to me. Right now is the perfect timing. You started talking. We're here now. Tomorrow we don't know what will happen. I just told you what is happening in my life. It might be crazy. What is going on with yours?
After we are done getting Aleric's sister back, I'll talk about it. I promise.
How about this? I'll tell you everything that is happening with my people, and you tell me about your family and your people.
I think if I tell you what I need to tell you, you might not be here to hear the end of the tale. And I don't want to be like in between Eleric's family.
It is just you and me. The door is closed. We're here. We're now.
I speak to her mind like telepathically and say, there's always someone watching.
I will respond in my mind. I don't think somebody can watch our minds. Can we sit at the bed and you open up to me?
I think at that point I kind of look away and say again, let's focus at the time, the task at hand. I promise the time will come soon. Like she's refusing straight up.
I cannot answer. Can I answer that telepathically?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to answer. I don't know if I'm
Oh
gonna.
no, I'm gonna sever the telepathic bond.
Okay, then I will say out loud. I don't know if I will be here tomorrow. I don't know how I'm defeating the keeper, but I keep on defeating the keeper, even though it's been very hard. I don't know if tomorrow I'm being sent by my family to go to my hometown. I don't know. I have you now. We are here. We are safe.
Do you I talk again into her mind and say like, if family is important to you, let's get Aleric's family first.
She won't respond. She's just gonna nod. Okay. Um, do you at least want to know about my family? If you don't want to talk about yours.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if I already told you this. Did I? I don't know if I did. My family is in grave danger.
Yeah,
Uh,
John, you mentioned that last time, and an emissary came from your land very recently to talk
yes,
to you.
I need to talk to Solus because of what is happening on the water near the islands. And apparently it's and the message was very urgent for me to go to them. I don't know if I will be here for long. And I don't know how long they will need me there. And I don't know.
Are you coming with us to get Aleric's sister back?
Yeah. Yes.
Then after that,
Okay. Well, let's go to bed. I'm tired. I need to rest, and we need to have our strength for tomorrow. Cause she'll go to bed.
Anyone else? Anything to do this evening?
Oh, by the way, did I ever talk to Solus? I think I did. Yes, I did talk to him about what was
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
cool.
guys talked in
did.
pretty vague terms, but you did have a conversation a few sessions ago. Yeah. Okay, well, you guys all take your long rest.
I'm waking up as early as possible to spend an hour to cast Find Familiar to bring Iris back.
You will wake if you went to bed probably around 1, so you're waking at around 7 a.m. It'll take you till about 8.
This
The rest of
time,
you, As you awake, go ahead.
This time Iris comes back as a owl.
An owl. Okay, pretty good. As you awaken, all of the wolves, including Dorian, have kept themselves busy cooking you an extremely hearty breakfast. There's enough food to feed probably double the amount of you.
Would you call it Heroes Feast?
Not a magic one. Not that kind of hero's feast.
I'll head
But it
downstairs
is pretty good.
with an owl perched on my shoulder. I think I mentioned something about rest, did I not?
This is more important. You will rest when your sister is home. When your sister is home, I will sleep for a week. Well, then, I don't need rest and strength. You do.
Well, thank you. And I'm sure everyone else will be just as grateful.
I'm not. I'm happy that you're grateful. I'm not just doing this for you.
I know.
I want you all strong.
I'll pull a chair out and sit down. I've met some amazing people, some fantastic people that can do amazing things, and I know you all worry about me just as much as we all worry about Scarlet when she's out doing her own thing. But I've come back every time, and it's all thanks to the people that I have surrounded myself with at this moment. And I'm very thankful to Theoros and Lady Silverhand for putting me in this position of allowing myself to be surrounded by these amazing people. But every time, Scarlet's came back, and every time I've came back, she'll come back. We will make sure of it.
Your dad speaks for almost the first time since you've gotten home, and he says, "Son, we believe in you. Believe in all of you."
I know. Thank you. I'm gonna start piling a plate full of food while I wait for everyone.
At about 9 a.m., you guys have spent a good hour eating as much as you like. Conversation is pretty minimal. You're all thinking about what comes ahead. Things you know about the Undermountain, you know that there are multiple levels down there. You know that people do go down and come back. You know that the percentage of people that come back is not as high as you. And it's legendary, but the people who come back tend not to really talk about it. So you have no idea what you're walking into. Walking into a swamp. You're walking into onto a mountain. Be walking into an arena. You really have no idea how it works once that elevator hits the ground. So as you all part with your thoughts, about 9 o'clock, it's Dorian that says, "All right, far be it from me, the shopkeeper, to tell you your business, but I'd say it's ass kicking time, wouldn't you?"
I'd say so. How have those spells been coming along? I forgot to ask.
They're coming. It's a lot harder than you make it look.
I know.
But I'm working on it. I can at least he holds up his hands and makes the motion for dancing lights, the dancing lights cantrip. And he does manage to get a dancing light. Just one.
That's
And
cute.
it doesn't dance very much. It's really more of a wiggling light. And you
Aw.
can see he's concentrating, so he's like he's got a vein on his forehead that's sticking out and he's concentrating on it. And eventually he loses it and he says, it's coming along about like that.
I'm going to step forward
But,
and I'm going to hug him, pull him into me hard.
He hugs you back.
I'm proud of you, and I'll see you soon. And so will our sister. And I'll pull away from him. And as I'm walking towards the door, I'm proud of you. Very.
Thank you. We're proud of you too.
When I get outside, eyes go blue, sending message to Scarlet. And it's just simple. We're coming. Stay strong.
Oh yeah, we are.
Again, there's a very long pause. Eventually, it comes back. There is a reply back. Just one word. Hurry.
And I do.
So, you guys are headed to the yawning portal. Despite it being 9:30 in the morning, the yawning portal never closes. And as you enter the bar, you can see that uh, the elevator in the well in the middle has been scrubbed. There's still blood stains all over it, but they scrub it every morning. You know, keep it as nice as can be. Not as busy as always, which means every table is still taken, but there's some room at the bar, and there's not too many people standing around. And you see the bartender Dernan doing the same thing he always does, which is sort of rubbing that glass that he seems to never finish cleaning. And you're in the yawning portal.
Well, hello there.
Before we go, I'm gonna take a little pebble from Eloric's house.
Okay, very good.
Marked.
Hello, Master Halfling.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, my dear. So we were looking for an early trip into the hall.
Oh, little morning mayhem, is it?
Yeah, a short trip to, get the legs going and get a little exercise.
Well, the price is the same for you as all adventurers. 1 gold apiece.
Come on.
Non-refundable.
You can do better than that. Where I'm always here making people jump into the hole.
I could do better than that, but I won't.
How
That's the
about
Kinda looks-
spirit.
He looks.
gonna
He
give
looks
him-
at your.
I'm gonna
He
give
looks
him
at
a
your
joke.
clothes and he's like,
I reckon you can afford it.
How about you send the tab to Laurel Silverhand? We're after somebody that you sent down previously.
Well, I don't send anyone down in our town. I provide an opportunity for those who wish to test their mettle. If you're going down pursuing somebody who wished to test their mettle, all for it. 1 gold apiece. Now it's been the last 300 years that I've been. I will stay.
I'll hand over the gold. Let's just
Very
open
well.
it. Lee. Let's go.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
give the gold.
All right. Group heading down.
Everybody sort of turns at the table and sort of gives you the, the little beer salute. He walks over to the crank and he says,
Ready when you are. Don't worry. The mountain will take you right where you need to go.
I bow.
It knows. Knows right where you need.
Let's hope so.
That's not creepy.
Come on then, pile in.
When you're ready.
I'm ready.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Fucking ready. Yes.
I've been ready for months.
Buttercup
all right,
blows
you guys
like
all,
Wait,
glitter.
I-
over
I'm gonna start playing a music.
Yay.
okay, very good. So as you guys climb aboard this thing, not as rickety as it looks. It's pretty sturdy, pretty flat. Climb aboard, pulls the crank. Suddenly, with one little jerk, gets grinding fades the lower down you get. You look up, the hole of the well gets smaller, smaller, smaller. You try to look down, but you can't because the elevator is the exact same size as the well. There's no looking down, no seeing where you're headed. After seeming to go down forever, settles. There's a little hallway that seems to lead into a right room, lit in a way that you've never seen before. An almost bright white light going all across the room, as though filament of some kind lit up. As you step forward through the hallway, you see what you think is a double doors made of some kind of metal and painted very strangely. Painted almost an orange color.
We in the
And above it,
backrooms?
you see in glowing letters the Undermountain, hosted by Hallis. And the U in the Undermountain seems to be blinking in and out.
Can I roll a
And-
history on that name?
Yeah, sure.
30.
Well, Hallister Blackcloak is the Mad Mage.
Elric's gonna
He's
roll
been under
his
the
eyes.
mountain and above the mountain. And it's in his choice for the last, 1,000, 1,500 years. Continue consolidating his power underneath the mountain.
Elric's gonna roll his eyes. Pretentious prick.
Shit.
Next to the orange doors, you see a little circle made of a material that you've absolutely positively never seen before. It's hard, but not like metal. It's almost as though someone's taken a a clear, translucent sort of material hardened it. It's only about as big as the button of a coat. And there's a little uh, black arrow painted on it that says down. This is the brightest lit room you've ever seen.
Without question, I'm walking forward and touching it.
When you press the button, it kind of goes in a little bit. And you hear a weird bell, like a bell you've never heard before. And you hear a noise.
It's not picking up, Q.
And then you hear the bell again. And the double doors, instead of opening in or out, they open this way.
It's a fucking elevator.
And you look down and you see it's like this. It's big enough for all of you and more. And the floor is made of, well, it's not marble, type of ceramic something, a tile of some kind. And the doors stand open in front of you.
I'm stepping in.
I'm right behind him.
Step in and you see again more materials that look very strange. The doors seem to have some kind of rubber on it, but it's like a synthesized rubber, like a rubber. It doesn't make any sense. Step in the door and there's another identical button, a little arrow pointed like that.
I press it. Once everybody's in.
Press it. Lights up. And where the light's coming from? Doors closed.
Pretentious prick.
And you hear a voice. She says, voice coming from nowhere that sounds almost completely disembodied. And the voice says, now loading level.
Scarlet. He's kind of like looking around this small room.
Loading.
Taking in the words of the innkeeper.
Loading. Complete. Level 9. Drummer core. And suddenly, with a very slight jerk, you start to very smoothly, but very quickly compared to previous elevator, head down.
Could you repeat what the automated voice said? Dermacore?
Dwemer core.
Dwemer?
EWEO.
Oh,
EWEO. MER core.
okay. Thank you.
Seems to be moving much faster and much more smoothly than the other elevator moved. And suddenly comes to a halt. Doors open again. There's that strange bell.
Before
Level
Elric steps out,
9.
I want to put my hand on his shoulder and say, I know this is your sister and you are absolutely calling the shots when there's decisions to be made, but let everyone do their thing, right? And you're still not, you are still not the meat shield of us. And I will step out first because I cannot be surprised.
I have uploaded the map in chat. And you want to put yourselves at the very, very, very upper left-hand corner where it says up to level 8. These are once again annoyingly 10-foot squares rather than 5-foot.
Oh no.
Very annoying to me too.
Operating map one-handed.
Woof.
I forgot to ask, Zolas, did you level up?
I did.
Well,
Right. Beautiful. Beautiful. I will let you put yourselves in a marching order.
where's the door we're coming out of? Just the very top?
Imagine the very top is the door opens and you're in a hallway that is made of stone, but it's very, very, very clearly like man-made. And the floor is perfectly flat. So it's a stone arch, it's a stone hallway, but it's very well carved, very smooth. Almost like, that Disneyland rock. Not real rock.
Oh.
So, Elric, you've been muttering to yourself, this bastard, that bastard. What, who did this to us?
A wizard of long ago. He created a sanctum called the Undermountain. He has found a way to elude death and has been around for longer than most can remember. And he is a pretentious prick.
What's his
Been
name?
dealing with a lot of those lately.
DM, if you can help me with that, because I can't remember.
Halaster. Halaster. Alistair Blackcloak.
Alistair Black. What?
Blackcloak.
Oh,
I hear he only hires white kids who are super skinny and just look good in their clothes.
They only make clothes for those
Right.
kids too.
And somehow when you go into their store, they don't have any lights on.
No.
The music's deafeningly loud.
Surprisingly well lit for a Halaster.
Bad.
Smells very particular.
I don't know who opened the stream to listen to the music, but it was hilariously on point with everything you said. I put L's bells, and even at some point you said and you
When I
hear
said
a bell.
the bell would ring.
No,
Love it.
you hear the singer scream, "Hell's bells!"
It's a good ass kicking song.
Yeah.
So ahead of you, a room that looks like it belongs in like a very lavish underground mansion. As you approach it, you see it's got like a 30-foot high kind of arched ceiling. There are mosaics all over the ceiling of wizards dueling, wizards dazzling spells or whatever. Most curious of all, you see in the room floating a left arm.
What?
A floating left arm. No body, no head, no right arm. Just a floating left arm.
Does it have any tattoos or markings?
No, it's got like a long sort of leather jacket with a little red cuff on the end. It does have a big gem ringstone on its ring finger.
Could
Uh,
I?
Hand starts to move, Elric, and you recognize it as casting spells.
Counterspell. 3rd level.
Oh,
What I was gonna say is Iris is gonna fly over to Buttercup, but I'll counterspell.
So you think that you were able to counter spell 3rd level.
If it's above 3rd level, I have to roll.
It is indeed, I believe, but let me make absolutely sure. Yeah, that's 4th level spell.
Okay. 1 second. Shit. So that is. So the DC is 10 plus spells level.
So 14. But you get to roll. You get to add your level, your spellcaster level to it.
My modifier.
It's pretty much
Yes.
an intelligence
Yes,
saving
your
throw.
modifier, your intelligence modifier. Yes.
Okay.
You have your proficiency as well, don't you?
I think it's just spellcaster.
I think it's
modifier.
just intelligence. If you were a sorcerer, it would be his whatever.
So adding my intelligence, that's 15.
15 works.
10.
So you think that you countered one spell, hand continues, and is still. Suddenly the hand starts moving again, and I need to roll initiative.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Well,
You see Elric throw the orb in front and shoot a shock of arcane energy towards it, stops the hand starts again. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Okay.
Thank you.
oh, I need to get my deck.
Oshun, what is your initiative?
let me roll for it.
Oh, no worries. Zolas. 10?
10.
10. Lady B?
23.
Whew.
23. Hector.
19.
15 for me. Oh, sorry.
June, I got you.
17
your initiative.
for Elric, and Iris has rolled a 15 for her. Let's see. I think. Yeah, so 16.
So I have a question. This is up to you, and you can decide each time. Shara has preferred mostly that Loki just go on her initiative. You
If
can have
it's-
Iris have her own initiative, or you can have her go with you. I don't
it's-
care at all.
If it's easier for you, I can have Iris go on my initiative, but Find Familiar specifically says they have their own initiative.
Very good. I have no preference, so you're good. So what's her initiative?
16.
16.
That's 5
Right.
for me. And
Roll for Loki as well.
of course. 22 for
Oof.
yeah, but Loki's gonna just go with me.
You're gonna have Loki just
before
go
me.
with you.
Just before.
Do you want Loki to go? You want Loki to? I'm gonna give Loki a 6. He'll go right before you. Make
Yeah.
sense? Or do you? Or I can have him go at 22. It's completely your choice.
No,
It's up to you.
I think I prefer for Loki to go with me.
It's you got it. All right, Lady Buttercup, you are first.
Okay. I want to take the first second to just give the room a good solid look. Like,
Okay.
I want to take in
So
everything I can see from before stepping into this room.
so the arm is floating about 15 feet above the floor. Floating up pretty high. Like I said, there are these mosaics on the ceiling. It's like it's like the opening hall of like a mansion. You know?
Yeah.
You do see that there are doors leading both left and right. There does also seem to be something, a little hallway that leads behind you, and there's a door that leads forward. So there are several ways sort of out of this room. But there's no like furniture whatsoever, or is just plain marble. It's a wide open space. Nowhere to hide.
Okay. Um. Can I like? Can I look for anything? Like just perception. Look for anything. I'll spend my action to do it. But like, is there anything that looks like a trap or triggers or holes in walls?
The arm in front
Make
of
an
you
inve-
does look like it's casting spells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make an investigation check for other stuff.
Investigation. Ew. 15.
15. It doesn't look like it. It looks like this arm is the guardian of this room.
Right. Nice. Need to check what I have. Okay, all right. Sorry, I'm really distracted at this
Fine.
particular
Dude,
second.
you're fine. Hang in there.
It's 15 feet up. All
Got a
right.
quarterstaff.
Yeah. I'll I can make it. If I can make it with my 50 feet walking speed. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
run
yeah.
up under it and I'll take a good old whack at it with my quarterstaff.
Want me to move your little token? Is that helpful?
Yes, that would be helpful. Thank you.
Okay. Moving away.
All right, quarterstaff. Let's see how this thing works. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
All right. And I'm using it two-handed for when do 8. Woo! 7 plus 5. 12 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I will cartwheel and whack at it again. Oh, God, that was terrible. 14?
14 does not hit.
With
14 misses.
+2 weapon, do you add +2 to your damage?
Yeah.
Both.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's me.
And pluses are good stuff. Okay. Okay.
Oh, on that first hit, can I no, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
All right, Hector, your turn.
All right. I mean, I guess it's fitting to go a hand for a hand, and Hector is gonna start singing. You've been hit by, you've been punched by a smooth arcane hand. And I'm gonna guess arcane hand.
Yes, I've been waiting
Nice.
for weeks for you to do this.
Alright, so a purple, reddish, and blackish hand is gonna sponge from Hector's hand in the direction of the hand.
Arcane hand.
That's a nut one, but I can reroll that.
Hey.
Better. 22.
22 hits.
Where are my d8s? I'm not used to doing damage.
D8s are so hard to find. they're the one. I can never find it.
Alright. 14 force damage.
Nice. So the hand comes out, and the arm kind of boils like that.
Alright. And how high is the hallway?
It's 30 feet. 30 feet high.
Alright. I'm gonna put on my broom and fly 30 feet up.
Okay, so that you're up at the top. Very good.
End of turn.
Okay. The arm's turn. So, how do I want to narrative type this? So, see hand flick and then snap. And time stops.
Oh god. The floating hand snapped.
Floating hand snapped and time stopped.
Okay.
Yep.
This.
The arcane hand snapped and time stopped?
Yep.
Wrong time to pee.
No, the harm, not the arcane hand.
I was thinking if you were counter spelling that when you were in the bathroom.
Okay. So while time is stopped. When you wake up, you are all freezing and you have all taken 55 points of cold damage. Unless you have resistance to cold.
All
I
of
do.
us?
I do.
If you have resistance to cold, you take half that.
Could I have
Which
counterspelled
is-
that while I was going to the bathroom?
I don't know.
No, actually I couldn't because I don't have a reaction because I counterspelled before. Well, anyways, okay.
I rolled a nat 20 to keep concentration.
Wow.
There it is. Hand stays alive.
So
Okay, so if you do have cold resistance, you take 27.
How
Don't
much?
you take 55?
It was literally the only way I could keep concentration. It wasn't a 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
that was
Because
lucky.
55 divided by 2 is 24. No, 22.
54 divided by 2 is 27.
Wait. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
think so.
dang. All right, then
Use it?
I'm gonna use what is it? My feature called No, that's not it. Is it? No. Impending Doom. So I'm gonna give myself a +10 to my saving throw.
Okay, very good. You do maintain concentration.
Holy shit. Well, there you go. Concentration, puppy.
And there was no saving throw because time was stopped, right?
Correct. Time was stopped for 2 rounds. Because I rolled a d4 and got a 1. 4 plus 1. So think of it this way. It would have been worse.
Yeah, I would have been dead.
Oh,
Like dead.
thanks.
I would have been dead.
Would have been worse.
Thanks.
I rolled a 1.
Beautiful.
That is the arm's turn.
Okay then.
Elric, you're up. You guys are freezing.
I'm not.
Everybody except Kishara and Kishara and Zolas are sort of like, whatever, a little cold.
Yes.
Elric's-
Okay, what-
Chilly.
Elric's
What
arm
just happened,
moves
though?
slowly up, and the orb shoots to it, and as it does, his arm almost like anyone close to him can
Wait, hang
almost
on.
see his arm break at the elbow as it does so. And
I know what you're doing.
no, I only have 8 HP left. I'm frozen fucking solid. I don't want to use anything.
Did I miss my turn?
No. Coming.
I can't use Radiant. Going to 4th level, cast Chromatic Orb, and my eyes go blue as I crit. Nat 20.
Yeah.
4th level.
Wow.
So the orb comes out, flies towards it, and as soon as it hits the arm, it just evaporates.
Did I just get counterspelled by a fucking severed arm?
Did not get counterspelled, but something else.
Like a ward. Like an anti-magic field or something.
I am going to hold my reaction to fucking counterspell.
Okay, very good. It is now Oshun. Actually, wait. No, Iris. Iris's turn.
Iris is dead.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky too.
Ugh.
My super cool spectral Fey Owl is non-existent.
Yep.
Okay, so if now it's my turn, can
It
you
is your
guys,
turn.
can you DM give me a little summary? I'm sorry, I'm also packing as I'm playing.
Sure, no, it's okay. So arm when so Lady B came up, smacked the arm a little bit. Hector used Bigby's hand, punched the arm a little bit.
Mhm.
Then the arm stopped time and cast a spell on you that gave you 55 points of cold damage.
To me as well?
Yes.
Everybody.
Okay.
Unless you have resistance to cold.
I do not. All right. So
And
everybody's
then
looking-
Elric just cast a spell that came out and looked like it was headed right toward the arm, and then seemed to, as though the arm had a globe around it, just off of it.
Okay. Did everybody's looking rough, I imagine?
Zolas and Kishara look less rough. Everyone else looks rough.
I'm Death's Door.
Gotcha.
She wears
Don't
it
like
very
that.
rough.
Yeah. Hate it. Everything in me hates everything that is happening. All right. So on that note, she will be like, that's the way to start. And it was 55, right?
Yep.
55 damage. Let me take it off. Freaking nay. Okay. Is there any threats right now?
The armor?
Left arm that just did. Other than that, no.
Okay, I just wanted to know if besides the arm there was anything else. Okay,
No,
so
nothing else in the room. No, just this floating arm 15 feet above the ground that's casting spells at you.
15 feet above the ground.
Mhm.
Okay. Awesome. Yep, this is great. This is amazing. Okay, so I can't do that. Let me see. Can I do this? Let me check. Okay. All right. So I am very glad that I bought that necklace of prayer beads. As an action, Oshun will bring forward her twilight healing.
Okay. Very good.
Or well, actually, do I do a mass prayer? Let's see. No, I will. Can I have well, no, it's okay. I just see the hand. I was gonna say, can I roll to see if I sense anything besides the hand?
Yeah, no. There's
Okay.
nothing. Well, you definitely can't see anything besides the hand.
Okay, cool. Yes, as an action, I will bring forth my twilight healing.
Okay.
In as my bonus action, Oshun will pluck. She don't want to be using this right now. How bad does that hand look?
It looks bad.
Like
Oh, the
really,
hand?
really, the hand that is attacking us. Does it feel
The
like
hand's taken a couple good hits. It is
Okay.
just a hand.
Yeah, it is just a hand,
But the
I
hand
mean,
is not on death's door or anything.
Okay, so what Oshun will do is. I'm so sorry. Uh,
Curious.
let me see how many minutes. Okay. All right. 10 minutes. Okay. 10. Do I bring something that is going to be 10 minutes to read this spell? uh,
I think we will be dead by that time.
no,
At
no,
this
no, no.
stage.
No. It's summoning something that will stay with us for 10 minutes, but I was saving it for the devil.
Oh.
Yeah.
If this is our first,
Yeah. This is our first.
I would save
Yeah.
it.
I will save it. Yep, you're right. Thank you for that. Okay, so on that note, I'm so sorry, guys. That's my action. As my bonus action, I will be. Let me check here. Calling out my spiritual weapon. So it will be hand against spiritual mace, and I will cast it at 4th level.
Okay, very good.
All right, so it will be the mace with extra jagged spikes.
very
Natural
good.
freaking 20.
Well, that hits. That's a girl.
Yep.
Yes.
That hits.
Oh, for 19.
19. Okay. Hands looking rough now.
Oh, I wanted more, but it's okay. Oh well, no, sorry. 19 plus 5. Because that was
Ooh.
just the. I believe that was just the die. Let me check.
The hand's looking pretty rough. The spiritual weapon comes out, drags it right across the wrist, and the hand kind of goes.
No,
It looks
it's
a little
19.
shriveled
19.
now.
I'm sorry. The 5 was counted. I don't want to. I don't want to
Okay,
cheat.
very good.
So yeah, 19.
Either way, it looks pretty hurt.
Okay. And right after that, Oshun will give herself some very needed healing, temporary hit points, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, very good. Solus, you're up.
Thank you for the wait. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Well, looks like you guys got this mostly covered. I've been working on something to actually handle airborne enemies. Seems like a perfect opportunity to try it out. I'm gonna cast Earthbind, and it has to make a Strength save of 15.
Hey. Oh, that's a 6.
So yeah, almost. It says yellow bands, but I'm gonna say light blue bands of light are gonna shoot out from the ground and start wrapping around it. And if it has a fly speed, it's reduced to 0, and it falls safely at about 60 feet a second, or 60 feet around. But now it is glued to the ground.
Yeah.
And much easier to handle.
And hand is still twitching, but the arm is now glued to the ground.
Woo! Shit, it works. I got nothing for the rest of my turn, but
That's very good.
I'm hoping to use that on a much larger scale.
Oh yeah.
I may need some of your blue-eyed help there, Elric, though.
Good news, guys.
Possibly.
Good news, Alaric. My Twilight healing went up to +10.
Nice. So, does Zolas get some healing on his turn?
I mean, I'm good without it.
No, sure.
No
I have
shoot.
59 health.
Oshun, are you there?
Yes, I just
Oh,
rolled
12.
for him. Check on journal and you will see all the rolls.
Oh, got it. We can just do that, and then we can spare you since your works. Hey, 12 hit points, Zolas.
Sweet. That's my turn.
All right, Kishara, you're up.
Okay.
This thing is
So
now pinned to the ground and looking pretty bad.
okay. Let's see. Mm. I'm gonna cast a hex.
Okay.
Oh shit. Well, it's up to you, DM. Because what I usually do when I wake up is I cast hex on Elric, but I didn't say that, so.
I'm gonna say that since you've been so consistent that you can do that. Yes,
Yay.
you've been very consistent.
Thank you.
You move the hex from Elric. Elric, you feel a little stronger.
I really don't in the state I'm in.
Yeah, I moved the hex, but this time it's gonna be a dexterity. And
Very good.
I am gonna attack both times. So let's see how that goes.
Does Earthbound make the arm prone?
Oh.
So you got
It
disadvantage
is on the ground. Yeah,
Eldritch
sorry
Blast
about
saving.
that.
Okay. Oh, well,
Well, technically,
Yeah.
it doesn't make it prone. It just makes it go to the ground. But I don't think arms can stand up unless it's standing on its hands.
oh,
It just
I'm
takes
gonna-
away its fly speed.
Because it's so unique. If Earthbound doesn't say the word prone, I'm gonna say it's not prone. Because
Okay,
it's so
good, good,
unique
good.
that you're fighting an arm that just
good.
roll normal. Yeah.
okay. So in that case, can I move Loki like
I
in
thought Loki
place?
died.
Oh, Loki died. Yeah, there you go. Then that has been solved. So that would be 17 to hit.
Yep.
And a 15 to hit.
Both hit.
Yeah.
15 just hit.
Okay. That's a D10 plus the hex. Shit. What's this one? Oh yikes, that was spooky. 11 for the first one.
Okay.
Oh, nice. That was 9, 14 plus 4. Yeah. 18
All right.
total.
All your shot. How do you kill this arm?
Okay, I'm kind of like, how about you just kind of fuck yourself with your own fingers and shot? And what I would like to do is
Goes like that, and then it starts to point at itself.
no, you know what? I would like it to be doing this, and then the shot to just kind of like rip the finger out, and
There we go.
finger splits like everywhere.
All over. Hey, the arm is dead. Arm.
Well, that was a thing.
Ugh.
Oh, what
Are
the
we still in
fuck was
combat?
You are out of combat.
Elric is going to stumble forward. His entire body looks frostbitten, and he's gonna approach the arm and just fucking start stomping.
As you do
Stomp the
that,
hell out of it.
as you do that, you start feeling better with 15 points of healing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Kishara gets
well,
healed too.
Well, my hand is still up. I'm gonna fly over here and I'm gonna ask the hand to open this door.
Open that door.
Yeah.
And opens the door.
I'm gonna ready my halberd.
This looks like a coat room. It's empty with a bunch of hooks on the wall. Kind of a little dim light hanging in it.
All right. I'll ask you to open this one.
This one.
I'm still stomping on the arm.
This room is very interesting. It's a bathroom, but it actually has sinks and toilets made of stone. Each one has a command word carved above it. The sink actually works, and the toilet actually flushes if you. You also see towels floating
Aw.
in midair to give you.
Is there a tub?
There's no tub. This appears to be like a public bathroom.
Anyone getting the shits?
I'm heading over to the coat room and peeking inside.
I can't do public restrooms.
The coat room it's just lined with rows of bare metal hooks. Nothing there. Suddenly, from the hallway to your, I guess your left if you're facing 1D, but to the right, that hallway. You hear a voice saying, "I'm so sorry. Is everyone all right?
No!
Oh, I'm so dreadfully sorry. You get so many unwanted intruders here. As soon as you entered, I made it down here just as fast as I could." And you see, approaching you down this long hallway, the absolute stereotype of a mad wizard looking dude. Crazy white hair, crazy beard, got like something runic on his robes sort of a dark blue, and his eyes are just like almost fiery. What's that thing where he's got the thing where he's got one blue eye, one green eye? What's that called?
Oh,
Heterochromia.
yeah.
Heterochromia. Thank you. He's got
That was
heterochromia,
quick.
and his eyes are kind of spinning, almost as though they're both like both like lazy eyes, and they're sort of spinning in his head. And he
Elric,
says, "I am so dreadfully sorry for that. This is the left hand of one of the clones of Manj
of who?
Manshun." Roll a history check on that.
I would love to. 26, 13 plus 13.
Manshun is the founder of the Gentarim over 100 years ago. And he was an extremely powerful wizard. And he created clones. So what this wizard is telling you is that was the arm of one of the slain clones of Manshun.
I meant to ask. My turn never came back around.
Sure, it's okay.
Can I roll an Arcana on that time spell? I want to know what level
sure.
it was and essentially how powerful of a wizard would be needed to use a severed portion of their body to cast that high of a spell slot.
Sure.
Same roll. 13 plus 13, 26.
Time Stop is a 9th level spell.
Yep. Elric, seems like your face is actually close to needing that fucking bathroom.
I assure you I'm fine as I start to approach Halistar. And
Alistair says, I'm so desperately again, I can't apologize enough. I'm so glad that you all are alive.
How about you just
Welcome
heal us?
to
Who
the
the fuck
Dwemer
are
Corps.
you?
Can I
Ah,
insight check that
so
bullshit?
happy you asked. My name is Halister Black. Welcome to the Undermountain.
keeper of the
My
Undermountain for
Undermountain.
1500 years or so.
Yes,
There you go.
and I make tweaks and tweaks and tweaks every day. You are on. Hard to say that any of the levels are my favorite. But this one is very special. As you see, Dwermacor is where I train my apprentice wizards. All around you, you will see rooms and dormitories and classrooms where I train my wizards in all of the wizardry arcane arts that I know of. Of course, only one of them can be my apprentice. So they are competitors as well as friends. But I
Aw.
don't think any of that is of any interest to you. He points right at you, Elric.
I'm gonna hold my
Yes.
hand out. It is of great interest to me, and my pleasure to be introducing myself to a renowned wizard of your caliber, sir. If he
Oh,
takes my hand.
flattery will get you everywhere. But, and he does not take your hand. And he
If he
says, but,
doesn't. Okay.
but, I know something more important to you.
I'm going to.
I know where your sister is.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I'm going to retract my hand and put it back kind of to my side. Elric Wolf, family of the Wolves, merchants, borderline nobility of Waterdeep. I am
Oh,
a
I know
wizard of divination,
you are.
apprentice to Laurel Silverhand, and I understand that you know, but it's only appropriate I introduce myself.
Of
And
course.
yes.
I appreciate. He kind of brushes his hair back because I do appreciate formality. Would you like to become an apprentice of mine? I believe there's a dormitory room available.
No.
As tempting as the offer is, I am only here for my sister.
Of course you are. Well, I will give you a hint. There are 4 corners to this dungeon. Sorry, not dungeon. Place of learning. Your sister is in one of them. As you are already in one of them, you can see that it is not this one. You can X that one right off the list. Now you only have 3 corners remaining. Your sister is in one of them. All you have to do is defeat the Bone Devil.
What's in the center?
Well, I can't give away all the secrets, can I, Master Zolas?
I'm gonna cast friends.
Oh, no, you're not. Oh.
He can try.
I mean, it just happens. There's no saving throw. It's
Yep.
Is it a
just
charm?
for 1 minute each charm, and I have advantage on
Persuasion.
persuasion and deception.
I'm
Deception.
sure you do against a level 20 wizard.
He puts his hands on his hips and he says, Now, Hector,
You can
we're already,
certainly give us
we're
a clue,
already,
right?
we're already friends. You don't need to cast a spell on me.
But you can give us a clue.
I I just did.
Oh my god.
Don't like
Well-
this today.
I'm going to kind of fall a little bit onto one knee. Still beat the fuck.
Oh.
Out of
I think
I don't think we need to be that formal.
Yeah, I apologize. Not formality, more pain.
Yeah.
It's not every day a wizard of my caliber sees a 9th level spell being cast. And quite insightful as it is.
You sure you don't want to stay here? That's the sort of thing you see around here a bit more frequently.
No,
be
he
happy to
doesn't
see-
want to stay here.
Who are you?
Oh, I thought you knew everything.
I know everything worth knowing.
He's going to try and look him
You're not
into
Lady
the
B.
eyes and catch his eyes. And as he does, he's gonna say, "The love of my
His
life."
eyes are hard to catch. His eyes are hard to catch. They're moving around. But you think you do catch them a little bit. Oh. Of course. Love. Weakness. Should cut it out.
Unfortunately, that is the same premise as to why I'm here. And I would
Baby,
beseech you.
hello for Elder. This is his. I think this is his.
She just doesn't know her mic's on, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's packing.
He's gonna say, if I can beseech you
In the car.
to understand that some of us don't follow the same scholarly path or formalities of some of those of us that have ascended to higher power, creativity, and capability, to show a tad bit of compassion in this moment and possibly give me more of an insight to where my sister may be.
You're boring me now. Love. Passion. I don't think you're cut out for this place.
Yeah, don't worry about him. I'm pretty much cut out for anything, but you know, I'd be really grateful if we could just know where we're going so we don't need to, you know, look around places we don't need to be.
Oh, you guys are so boring. Pick a corner and go that way. Oh, I've got things to do. He turns around and starts walking away.
Hey, by the time I'm done with your little playground, you're gonna fucking know me.
You know, Lady B, I just want to say that you knew me.
Just like this to you.
So, which
Just like
means
this
that
to you.
I'm pretty much more, you know, than you.
He walks down to the end of the hallway. End of this hallway. Takes a right, heading this way. Actually, no, he doesn't go that way. I lied. Goes this way. And that, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
where we will end for today.
Quite an
Wait,
honor to meet the
what's-
Mad Mage himself.
I actually wanted to say something.
What's
but
in the
he
corner
left.
there?
I don't know.
I mean, don't we see it?
You can see that. Oh, you mean this corner here?
Where
So
we
you
are,
can see
just
that
upright.
where you are. You can see that the hallway turns and there's a door that he went through.
No, where
I'm
we
sorry, let
are
me go
at
back.
the moment, like right there.
Oh yeah, you can see what's in that corner. That corner is
Healing potions.
a waiting room
Fuck.
with 6 stuffed armchairs. The upholstery is very tacky.
I have a
And
question for
this
you,
Stuffed with
DM.
healing potions.
Sure.
Um, so as all of this was happening, would you say was like 10 minutes of conversation with this guy about
Sure.
that? Okay.
Yep, sure.
Then I'm casting so I can bring Loki back.
Okay, so we'll have Loki back when we start next week.
Yeah, I was like, this shit is crazy. Elric is a wizard. He can
Yeah.
solve it. I don't care. So I'm just
Yeah.
conjuring
Yeah,
Loki.
that works for me.
Well, fuck.
Yep.
Lady B is so pissed.
Like I'm like, you know, I was like, I think because I was still concentrating, I was about to say like, but I'm like, "Ugh, I'm still concentrating on this. I wanted to say, you know, you wanna like a cutthroat kind of apprentice?
Yeah.
Well, I would have had to think of some awful retort for that too. Try to make you all hate him as much as possible.
Done.
How does it
Done.
feel, Lady B, to know that you're worth less than Hector?
Just because he
I was
says
right.
he doesn't. Maybe he does. No, he's very manipulative. Maybe
He's
he knows you.
crazy. He is crazy.
He is crazy.
kinda
He is
like
in
the
that
guy.
state, indeed.
I love that
Oh
guy.
my god,
He,
this
in a
is
roundabout way,
so
said that I was important.
huge.
The unfortunate thing is Elric is essentially looking into a mirror right now of where he could end up if he followed a stupider path.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
So
If
he
you go-
doesn't
if you go to
he
the
doesn't
dark
hate
side.
him. He just understands that this is a path some wizards take.
Well, I would say since we are kind of pretty much looking into this super big hallway already, we're kind of like halfway to the other one, to the next corner. But if I was that motherfucker, I would put her like right at the bottom. But it's still worth checking, being the closest